Hey guys, so if you are just starting with Pixifi, if you just signed up, you'll probably get a little bit overwhelmed with basically how and where to start. So this video, it really will help you out to basically give you an understanding of where to begin with Pixifi. If you are not already in the Pixifi group, once you sign up, I suggest going to Facebook and joining the Pixifi group, because under this group there is a files tab that basically has all these different types of files that will really help you understand how to use Pixifi better. Under this Files tab actually has a document that says where to begin with Pixifi, and this document, if you want to follow it, basically goes through and walks you through on simple things that you can do to actually get started and set up your Pixifi so that way you can start using the modules easier. So what I'm going to do is I decided I'm going to do this video to kind of help you walk you through this document, just in case some of you guys are a little bit more visual. This is going to probably be a 4-part video because there's 4 pages on here. So I'm just going to make the videos really short so that way people can follow along with me better. Right. So for this first video, we're just going to go through this first page, which is setting up the applications area and the email sync settings. So how you do that is you want to go through and go to your settings area and click on brand. And we have more than one brand on here, but you probably just have one brand. And you just go and customize your SMTP or your email syncs right here. And if you have a comma writer, you can just click on that and it should automatically populate, and you can just enter in your username and password, which is easy. By doing this, this really helps your emails get delivered to your clients and not go through their spam folder, which talks about it in this area right here. The next area that you want to do is set up the applications area, and this is really important to kind of just go through and look at this because a lot of your modules depend on some of the settings in this area. So what you want to do is you go to settings and applications, and under this area, you'll be able to set certain things like the formatting settings of what country you're in, what kind of default currency, especially if you are outside of the US, you definitely want to go through and take care of this so that way it populates correctly on your invoices. You also want to make sure that you go through and look at how you want numbers formatted, how you want the dates formatted, because all this stuff, especially if you're entering into contracts variables, this is what's going to show up in your contracts, and it's important to kind of get that going too. Time formatting is probably really important as well. Just make sure that your calendar is synced up correctly. Okay. Under invoicing settings, you can go through some of this stuff. Some of this stuff might be personal preference. What I do suggest is going through and maybe customizing your invoice numbers just in case you have a specific number or a specific format that you want your invoicing to populate on your money module. And then also this is a great place to basically put down notes or instructions that you have for your clients that you want to populate on your invoices. Up here is where you would enter your tax information. This is basically important as well, especially if you are charging tax. You want to make sure that you contact your state or look up your state guidelines on taxes, and then that way enter it in correctly in this information here. And what I really like is this tax period area. You can enter monthly, quarterly, or annually. So this will really help you whenever you're ready to go ahead and file your taxes. Okay. Going down to the client options area, I've actually never customized this area, so I don't know how important it is for you to customize it, but if you want to read a little bit more on what some of the fields does, you can actually go through here and read what some of the options does. But I did notice here that you can put down wedding or non-wedding, and what it does is when you automatically enter a client in, it would automatically default to one of these client types. So this is really helpful because I'm actually no longer shooting weddings, and I'm then all my clients would just default to non-wedding, which would save me a couple seconds when I'm entering in a client data. Okay, so this is just the first video here of where to begin with Pixifi. On video number 2, we will talk about email templates and contract templates, which is really helpful and actually for you to actually really start using Pixifi to work for your business. Okay, make sure you subscribe to this channel to keep more tips and tricks. I will talk to you next time. Bye!